And we're back 460E. Alright, so I need to put these here. That's what, 4x64 plus 29. Always active. Insert. 4x64 plus 30. Now let's grab 4 of them and make some more boron, because we can. Alright. So now, let's get back to work. That watering can go up here. This can go back where it goes. So let's get back to work making stuff. Tough alloy. Tough alloy requires lithium, steel, boron, and lithium. Alright, so if I put, let's undo that and put all 3 of these in here. Now what's going to happen is we should end up with 64 of each. Maybe we'll end up with 48 of one of them. 64, 128. Take away another 64. We should end up with 64 of each. So the first one to melt is going to be steel. Then the boron's going to melt. Going to complete melting. Wow, these actually should be pretty close as far as boron and lithium melting at the same time. But what's going to happen is we're going to get the boron mixed with this to create the ferroboron. And then the lithium mixed with the ferroboron to create the tough alloy. So we should get 128. There we go. So, molten ferroboron and molten tough alloy. And then just let this keep doing its thing, right? Yes. Alright, so now we can start pulling the tough alloy. And we're going to need probably a number of chemical reactors, right? And at least one more crystallizer to make the borax. So let's start with the crystallizer. Crystallizer requires 2 sets of these, 1 cauldron, advanced plating, which requires basic plating, and that's it. We're almost out of tough alloy, which is a good thing we're making more, right? And then we're going to need 1 more machine casing to make the crystallizer. Now, that crystallizer is probably redundant. Don't we have one we're not using? Yes, we do. Dang it. This crystallizer is probably all we needed. Oh well. Uranium. Oh wow. These aren't running anymore. So what do we have here? We have 27. We needed 28. We are out of what? Not out of oxygen, not out of fluorite water. So we need more sulfur. No. Okay, so what's messing up here? Oxygen and molten sulfur make sulfur dioxide. That got sulfur trioxide in it again. I don't know how it's getting sulfur trioxide in it. Yes, I do. Because this is connected, that sometimes puts it in there. Alright. So, oxygen should go on a different color. Black. Oxygen will now be black. So that should still keep pushing oxygen in here to get us to there. That should still keep putting oxygen in here, but not push any green in. Right? Right. Okay, there we go. So, almost full of deuterium. We may have to increase that tank. Into a drum. Into just a regular drum. Maybe the reinforced drum. Okay, this is still making. How many of these can these hold? The speed will increase linear with each additional upgrade, while the power will increase quadratically. Decreases the processing power of machines. These upgrades can be stacked, but the maximum number that will have an effect is equal to the number of installed speed upgrades. The power use will decrease linearly with each additional upgrade. So I wonder what the speed... Well, it looks like that is it, 8 and 8. Alright, so oxygen into here. Should we put oxygen in a drum? You know, let's not. I like that that pulls into there, into here, so we'll leave it like that. But now we're producing again. So, get back to work on the other side. I don't think we need this crystallizer. I think I made it and we didn't need it. Dun dun dun. I was wondering why this was backing up power. It makes sense now. Alright, so this production is still working, which leads us to, that's what we needed. we could shut this production off, right? And let the rest of that flow out. Or we could keep it running, I don't know. We might need it for something else. Let's go into our tab. And was it Advanced Science that the nuclear craft was in? We haven't done half of the stuff in here. Fission reactor, crystallizer, isotope decay, electrolyzer, reactor, domino special, reprocessor, manufacturing, melter, interface. We made a melter, but because we didn't make an alloy furnace? Really? Well, let's make an alloy furnace then. Requires a basic furnace. Requires bricks. Don't know. You know what? Let's just see what we have. We have everything except the basic plating. There's the melter. Or the alloy furnace. Alright, so now let's see what of these things opened up. That was it? Huh. Didn't we make a... We made a melter. A machine interface. Huh. Automation can access the machine directly adjacent to this block. Can only extend one adjacent machine maximum. Huh. Okay. That is a melter. I have to put it back where it goes. Put this back where it goes. Ooh. Yeah, we just ran out of sulfur at that point, didn't we? Alright, boron. Boron. Not sure how much of this we will need. So let's melt all of it. And then let's continue our trip to borax. Borax solution requires boric acid and sodium fluorinate. Boric acid is water and diborine, which is boron and hydrogen. So boron from here, hydrogen from there, chemical reactor. Make a machine chassis. We know we're going to need more than one, so and we're going to need more basic, and we're going to need more advanced, should give us 8 of them. Good. And that should give us 2 chemical reactors, right? Yes. Alright, so the first chemical reactor, we're going to want water to come in. We don't want water in that tank. We're okay. Oh, that was kind of dumb. Alright, let's try this again. There we go. We don't want water in this tank. So there's that. So we do want water to get into this. So water is the first thing we want in here. Not the first thing we want. First thing we want we don't want to insert there. We want to extract, always active. Insert on green. But I want water in here too. So how do I get water in here? Like that. And then insert on blue for the water. So that should give us output to there, input to here. Beautiful. Now, I want this to be output blue. Don't care about insert, always active. Now I should be getting water. I got water. So now this recipe, right? It's not running. Why? Molten boron and... It was molten boron and water, wasn't it? Boric acid was diabrine and water. That's hydrogen and molten boron. Well, dang it. Alright, so we turned this one off of blue. We're going to make it purple. And I'm going to come down from here. Purple. Because that has hydrogen in it. Okay. And I need more ender fluid. Conduit. Ooh, we're out of conduit. This will give us 128. All right. All right, so the first thing we need to do is fix what I screwed up, right? Right. So we do that by taking the water out of here like that. Now hydrogen is what we want to come in here. So we bring this down to there. Hydrogen comes out of here and goes in here. Hydrogen, boron, good. Not sure how much boron we're going to use, but it looks like I kind of screwed up, so we might use a lot. Alright, so hydrogen goes into here. That creates something, right? That creates dibroane. And that requires... Alright, so back up. Dibroane, this one requires water. Alright. Don't know why I'm still holding that. No, yes. Want that to be blue. So this one gets water, this one gets not molten boron. This one gets dibroane, which is what, pink? Pink. So we'll extract the pink there. Insert the pink here. Didn't get any boron that time. Good. Ah, but I screwed that up. Alright, so pink. I want insert on pink. Now let's see what I screwed up here. Got hydrogen in there, don't want it. Want water? No. Okay, so this one we want to... Well, we already got the extract on pink there. So we just turn that one on. That should be this going out and this coming in. Good. So that should get us our boric acid. Which is half of what we need for our crystallizer, right? Boom, boric acid happening. Alright, now let's look at the other half of it. Alright, so to get the borax, now we need sodium fluoride, which is sodium hydroxide and fluoromethane, or sodium fluoride, which is crushed vanillite in a manufactory. Don't we have that crushed willemite? We do. Okay. So the crushed willemite. We have 40 of them. We're going to need 28. Don't know how that's going to work, so we'll work it though. So borax, back up, go this route. So fluoromethane was... Alright, so I screwed something up again. Hydrofluoric acid and methanol. Isn't that hydrofluoric acid? It is. So hydrofluoric acid and methanol in a sodium fluoride. That's what I was looking for right here. Sodium fluoride, I need a manufactory to give me that. And then I need water and a fluid, another fluid enricher. Alright. So a manufactory. Wow, all but the copper solenoid. So the manufactory needs crushed. Alright, so let's go back to it, right? Back this up. Borax solution. We've got this half happening. We need this half. We need a sodium fluoride, which is the crushed willemite in the manufactory. So that's what we need to put in there. This. Now, 40 of them may not be enough. May not be enough at all. I think that I want to change this output to gray. And then change this insert to gray. And that should still get this going in there and not affect us with green, which, you know, is the auto. Alright, so we've got 2 sodium fluorides so far. These come from where? They come from one of these. We have 2 polished diorite and 5 diorite there. Wait, I have polished? Alright. That's it for today. Okay, so we're still in the nuclear craft rabbit hole. I'm not going to do any more work because we're still trying to build our deal. Our scrubbers. We're still trying to build the scrubbers. So we know we don't need a melter again. Don't need an electrolyzer. We probably need more chemical reactors. Don't need that. We know about that. We know about that. We've got that. We hopefully don't need another crystallizer, but if we do, we have it. So this is what we're still working on. My name is NHarmzWay. I hope everybody has a great day. We will talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye.